Hey guys, it's Zay. Um, so I made the little um, testing video, and I did it on like a direct upload thing. So I just uploaded it, like I took the thing on YouTube's website, and it came out really wonky. So I'm gonna try something different this time. So hopefully, it works. So this is my update video from whenever the last time I made a video was, which I think was before I graduated high school. So I'm now in my second quarter in college, so that was kind of a while ago. Um, so I know that you get on camera and you just kind of lose your train of thought. So you guys help me stay on track. Okay, I'm supposed to talk about my graduation, my struggle with coming to terms with being trans while I was gone, and coming out to the select few, and my current situation as a trans person. Okay, so uh, sorry, checking for my roommates. Graduated high school in June. Sorry, I'm smacking. Um, okay, graduated high school in June, and graduation kind of sucked. I don't know if you guys knew this, but I went to an all-girls school, so instead of like cap and gown, everybody had to wear a white dress. So my aunts and grandma flew in, and they took it upon themselves to take in my mom also. This was like her moment of, I don't care how you feel, this is my day. So, heels, makeup, um, hair straightened, just a bunch of crap. And kind of tainted the day for me because, it was like I worked hard to graduate and it's supposed to be my day, and now all of a sudden it's not. So, that's graduation, but I got my diploma. Now I'm in college, so everything is better than it was at an all girls school, if you can imagine. Um, so how I decided that it was okay to be trans. Well, first I will say that I stopped making videos because I was with someone, uh, and they pretty much convinced me that I was gonna go to hell for being trans, and as someone who didn't have a lot of life experience and really didn't have a grip, um, like I didn't have my own source of my own like relationship with God. It was pretty much, I'm Christian because my parents are. If you didn't know, I'm Christian. But there are a lot of people parading as Christians who are really not. So I'm the good one, the one that Christians are supposed to be. Not toot my own horn, just there are a lot of people who create sects and put it under Christianity, and all they do is spread hate, but it's not what it's supposed to be. So, yeah. God hates facts? No, not at all. Mormons? Not at all. Um, but so I mean, if you guys have different religions or if you're atheist or whatever, then just try to you know ignore this. But this is how I came to decide that I wasn't going to hell for being trans. Well, first of all, it's not anywhere in the Bible as far as being trans, and you know, like I just believe that like what some people call fate, I call God working in your life. So things that happen like fate wise. I went to a pretty liberal private school, but my senior year there, which was when I discovered that I was trans, a new faculty member came in, and she was very, like, her whole position was to make sure that everybody felt comfortable at school, racially, LGBT wise, socioeconomically, just like everything, like making sure that everybody was appreciated in school. So I came out to her, and she introduced me to somebody else, and they both happened to live within a bus ride from my school. I also live, my school's in LA. Well, I go to UCLA. Right, like a 30-minute bus ride away from the Los Angeles Gay and Lesbian Center, which Dr. Maddie Dutch? No, I don't know how to pronounce her last name, but she's coming to the center 4 to 5 times a month to treat trans patients. She's actually based in San Francisco, but now they're doing that. My campus is extremely LGBT friendly. Over the summer, I went to a freshman summer program just to kind of get some of the minority freshmen acclimated with campus and college life and academics. If you went to like an easy high school, and there were like a bunch of people there, like a bunch of people, and in on my floor, in my suite, I found someone else who identified as transgender. So, like, there was no way that could happen out of all of those people that I would have been 2 doors down from another trans guy. And I will talk about him later. Um, Also, just, like, okay, so I guess things flip flop. But, so I came out and I read this 5-page letter to my parents that I spent my entire Christmas break writing. I wrote one to them and one to my girlfriend, and for both of them, I read them out loud to them, just like read my paper. With my parents, it did not go so well. With my ex-girlfriend, well, that pretty much says it. It really did not go well. At first, my dad was kind of like, well, we should probably go to counseling, just make sure you know what you're getting yourself into. My mom was kind of silent, but she looked like she wanted to jump across the table and like punch my face in. And then she spoke and she started getting all, uh, you know, pretty much you're going to hell. Same thing. I mean, not to that extent, but, you know, you're a Christian, God doesn't believe in that, or whatever. So, they're really, like, as, someone who really believes in heaven and hell, that was kind of, a risky situation for me. I had to decide, whether to, you know, be miserable in this body that I have and, possibly go to heaven or to switch and end up in hell for the rest of my life. Or not the rest of my life, but the rest of my afterlife, I guess. So that was a hard decision for me. But so after I told my parents, they were like, well, we just want to help you, but help means control. So for the rest of Christmas break, I had intense Bible studies with my mom. Um, they went through all my stuff and took my clothes, like the more boyish ones, I guess. Um, and since then, I've bought more clothes, definitely. But it was kind of a pain in the butt. But like just my mom would say things that didn't make sense at all. Like she made me watch this interview on um, this pastor who used to be gay and who's no longer gay, and how he overcame that. And he's just like, well, you just have to keep at it, and one day it'll just click. And all you have to do is wait and pray and don't fall to temptation. And it's like, okay, well, I mean, as a Christian, I think it's much more important to be Christian than to be straight. Because we're like, as far as what I believe, we're all God's children. And, you know, she showed me this verse in Leviticus that, was saying that, like, in summary, that homosexuality was an abomination. And, I don't know, homosexuality was detestable. And then, like, verses later, it said that eating shellfish was an abomination. Like, detestable abomination. Like, I don't know. Like, this one's supposed to be the more bad one. Like, that doesn't even make sense. But I'm running out of time, so I'm gonna stop and make another one.